from Andrewschuk Academy, and we are here looking at Thinking Trees Do-It-Yourself Homeschooling Spelling Time. Master the Top 150 Misspelled Words. So I gave this book to my 12-year-old grade 7 academically gifted learner. And if you look through here, you'll see very quickly that she is quite enjoying it and is going through, having fun. Lots of color on the pages. I have not made this an assignment. This is for her to work on as she chooses. And she's been quite enjoying it. So I just wanted to come and offer some adaptations for those of you who are looking for ways to make this applicable to your learner. And certainly each learner is different, so I just wanted to give some ideas. Now, my 12-year-old is the kind of girl, she's very studious, she likes to sit down and work. And she's happy to do busy work and workbooks. However, my 10-year-old is one that has some difficulty sitting and staying focused. So I thought that I would give you a couple of ideas to make this a little more accessible for your wiggly learners, your kinetic learners, the ones who like to move. So this book, as you can see, is a beautiful book. Lots of coloring. And it goes through the top 150 commonly misspelled words, which is so great. Honestly, for any grade level from like 4 and up, even 3 and up, these are the words that are most commonly misspelled in the English language. This would even work for your child in grade 12, especially if they're finding that spelling has been kind of a drag and they need something that is a little less schooly and a little more fun, but still gets the words locked into their mind. So this book is neat in that it goes alphabetically. So it gives a certain set of them in order, starting at the beginning of the list of words, and then it just focuses on these words for the first few pages. Now there it had 9, and then it now goes through to 18. And here's fill in the missing letters. There's the next set from the 18. There's also little bits of these dyslexia games up at the top, which are not just specific to children with dyslexia, but really it's a neat way to have anybody, just a new way of getting your brain engaged and your mind working. So these are really fun. She's been quite enjoying them. There's some on each page. Some aren't done yet. So with these ones here, I was thinking that I would give you ideas of some of the things that we used to do when we were beginning spelling that certainly are not ruled out for older learners. So I did want to throw that out. One of the ways that we have practiced our spelling is from our Spelling Power book that uses similar words. And if you give your child a cookie sheet, and then it suggested flour, but we found flour was really messy. So we actually put cornmeal into the cookie sheet, and you don't want it too thick because you want them able to write the words with their letter or with their finger into the cookie sheet, and then it leaves like a line of the cookie sheet. So then they can go through words like achieve. This one can be tricky with the I and the E. So then just let them print it with their fingers in the cookie sheet. Another one that we did, if you have a couple of learners, or even if not, you can do one-on-one with your child, is to make, or even to purchase, flashcards that have the letters. And then I used to set them at the end of the hallway. So if you had the word advice, for example, you would put the A, the D, the V, I, C, and E, shuffle them up, and then put them down at the end of the hall. And then I would have them run down and grab one letter and bring it back and spell the word out. So they would run and get the A, and then put it down, go back and get the D, come back, go get the V, and on and on. So those are really fun ideas. You can also do, whoops, I'm just going on, here's going into the B. I like that they color it and kind of get a feel for the shape of the word as well. So this is other things that help. These are in all caps, so I know some people prefer the all caps, some prefer them to be in lowercase, so certainly it's whichever you prefer. I'm trying to think here. Other ones that we've done is mine love to be timed. So we have little buzzers that we use, and they have animal sounds on them. So another one would be to have the letters set out, for example, for collectible. We're having trouble focusing here. Not sure why. Come back a little. So if you set out the letters for that, maybe in magnets or in flashcards, like I said, shh. Then call the word out and have them rearrange until it's spelled correctly, and then they hit the buzzer. So that's a fun one to do as well. Here's a really big one, conscience. That one kills a lot of people. I know a lot of adults that can't spell that word. So I just want to kind of flip through the book as well to show the book for a sneak peek. It follows the same format, but you'll notice that the little drawing games at the top are different. And sometimes it asks for the words in cursive, which is fun too. So if your children haven't learned cursive yet, then, I mean, they could always print it out. Or you might want to save this until a little later when they have their cursive. So it's got each one with the first set of them in a coloring sheet, the letter, their brain game at the top, then fill in the missing letters on each of them. So the same format going on through. And there's the cursive again. So as you can see, she's flying through this book. She's at J, it looks like right now. She likes to go in order. Certainly you wouldn't need to do that. You could also have, if they were reading a novel study, for example, and you could have them look up a word that's difficult for them to spell in that very first list, and then they could go through, find it in this journal, and fill it out then. So there's lots of different ways that this could be used. I'm just flipping through so that you can have an overview and see it. Definitely a good book. Honestly, even adults could benefit from this because there are so many adults who just simply can't spell. And this is a fun way to rebuild that. Now here at the end, it's got sort of a review by going back over the ones that you first were covering and turning them into drawings and such, kind of doodling with the words. And it's got a different set of 10 or less words on each page that they can then go through and do. So it's got that for each set of letters all the way through the 150. And all the way through here, just flipping through. If you wanted, you could add in definitions and things like that to make it a little bit deeper, right through to the final page. And that is Do-It-Yourself Homeschooling for Spelling Time. So if you don't have this one yet, this is definitely a good one that you want to look into. This is by Thinking Tree, and they are available on Amazon as well as through the Thinking Tree websites. So look into that. You can grab one for yourself as well, and you can work through with your child if you wish. Rebuild your spelling skills. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great day. Take care. Bye.